The cycle of poverty goes into a tailspin when natural disasters strike, when the poor and most vulnerable are pushed deeper into poverty, and families are left more and more defenseless against calamities.
Pagkatapos Yolanda, hindi na namin mabalaan kung ano naamon unahon. Halos was out, tanan. Nag-ubra na akong banas ang gamay lang payag-payag nga tupong man sa amon ulo. Tapos nung yung nabalitaan na namin na may papasok na UN, talagang sabi ko, inano ng mahal nga Diyos yung pray ko na talagang may pabahay, may tutulong sa amin. Ako na asawa mang gabantay na sa panday, tapos ako ga-prepare sang ilang mga snacks, tapos mga bata ko ang nag-serve. Baho namin na atong pagbuntaw, namin ang mga paghulag, tapos may CR na kami, wala damo-lamok. Di sumumabas ko gang ulan, wala na kami nakulbaan, mahimbing na tulog sa mga kabataan.
In July 2014, the Post-Yolanda Support for Safer Homes and Settlements was launched to facilitate shelter recovery and rehabilitation in Haiyan-affected communities in Capiz and Iloilo. The primary goal was to capacitate Haiyan-affected communities in the two provinces, as well as local government units through a community-driven approach called the People's Process, a process hinged on enabling a community to champion its own recovery through partnership. Partnership is not just a byword here. It is the backbone of the People's Process, the impetus that brought several actors together, each one bringing something to the table that could help, be it funding, technical expertise, land access, and other means of support.
For us, recovery starts on day one. And here, it's not just about providing them houses. It's also trying to help them do the recovery on their own. I think the impact of the community goes beyond the number of houses and infrastructure that we have constructed, but more on how the people have now developed themselves to be more resilient, to be more sustainable in the long run.
Through close mentorship with project implementers, beneficiary communities learned to build back their own homes safer and better. They learned how to manage construction and handle project funding. They were just as socially and economically accountable to the people they serve.
Ang hag sa ako nga pananawan, mapalaganap namon ang kung paano namon mapatibay ang isa ka balay nga nagaginuba ni Yolanda. Dirigin training kami sa UN Habitat para mabuligan namon ang isa ka panimalay nga nawaskan kung paano nila mapatindog, maisaayos ang ila balay maski light materials lang. Instruksyon na namon nga muni maski ba ay kamuyagin patindugan sang UN Habitat, dako gid yang mabulig sini sa inyo nga paggandak namon sang assessment. Dako gid yang mabulig sini sa inyo.
The People's Process enabled communities to benefit not just from the output of the project, but from the process itself.
Nagkakaroon lang ng plano ng bahay ay yung mga mayayaman lang. Pero dito, bawat bahay ay binigyan ng plano, natuto silang magbasa ng plano. Yung UN Habitat ay nag-conduct ng seminar dito sa amin, DRR seminar, para i-train ang mga tao kung paano maging disaster resilient. Doon ngayon pumasok yung resiliency. Ano man ang mangyari, may preparasyon na kayang gawin.
Through the People's Process, the Post-Yolanda Support for Safer Homes and Settlements enabled the construction of 660 houses for Haiyan-stricken families in Capiz and Iloilo. The training of over 300 local artisans and workers on DRR construction methods, the completion of 54 community improvement projects, over 4,500 households benefiting from enhanced DRR know-how, and the continuing endeavor towards sustainable community development and resilience. The Philippines suffers an onslaught of around 20 typhoons a year, and Haiyan will not be the last extreme event to hit our shores. But the People's Process has enabled us to better withstand future disruptions, as long as we do so together.